Good morning and happy birthday from Bangor, Maine.
Good morning, Espen.
Esben, so I've been talking to Bertie and she's been telling me some amazing stuff about the history of our family, and I wanted to share it with you on your birthday. I'm going to put the phone down and just let Bertie talk a little bit about what she has found out. Okay, bye-bye.
Good morning. I was explaining to your mother that without even knowing it, you have become the quintessential European family. As the number one son, your responsibility was to maintain the primogeniture of your family. And in particular, we're going to talk about your Grandma Bonnie's family, the Jarowskis, who were they were your Jewish side of the family. They were from, I'm going to have to spell this for you, Galicia, which is an area between current day Austria and the Ukraine. They were Yiddish. They spoke Hebrew. And in the Middle Ages, they were the money men because the Roman Catholics were not allowed to deal with money. Their position in society was known as court Jews. They were the ones that financed, handled, were the financiers. Richelieu's had a court Jew for Louis XIV named Rothschild, who would arrange for all the financial arrangements for importing, exporting, selling stocks, getting cuts of profits. In particularly, a gentleman named Cartier, who got everybody that did something wrong, didn't pay taxes, put them on a ship and send them to the New World. Cartier paid the Rothschilds for the right to do it. The Rothschilds took the money and financed Louis XIV. And as such, they were allowed to have free access to the kings. In the Ukraine, your family's people would have been the ones that did the same function for the Kingdom of Poland. And the King of Poland also happened to be the Duke of Lithuania, of which your Jablonski family were Roman Catholics. And one of your ancestors was a gentleman named Isaac, I-Z-A-K, Sekler. On his passport, it's spelled, on his immigration papers, it's spelled S-E-K-L-E-R, but here in the United States, his name was Isaac, I-S-A-A-C, S-A-C-K-E-R. He was an importer, like the money men, the court Jews of Europe. And while they were here, their families were being slaughtered in the Ukraine in the pogroms there when the Russians took over and threw the Ukrainians out. But in the families of Central Europe, the number 2 son was generally a professional soldier, and the number 3 son went into the clergy. So you are following tradition for about 1,000 years. Congratulations, Mr. Court Jew. You're getting access to the king. Happy birthday.
I hope you enjoyed that. Bertie has been putting together, I actually have a whole thumb drive of information on both sides of the family. And now she brought me today, we're having coffee, a whole envelope with notes that she has transcribed, and she wants me to write the story. So I'm putting it all together, and it's quite a project. I'm hoping to get it done by next Christmas. I'm going to send you all a digital file. And happy birthday to you. Love you. Bye-bye.